inlays right here, and I ship it, and there's actually 2 sets in here. So what you'd probably want to do is take like a little hobby knife and then cut them out slowly with time, and then you actually get it where you can peel back separate parts. And so the sticky side is actually here. Okay, this is actually called the transfer tape right here. And so you would peel this off and then attempt to apply this to the badge. So what you'd want to do is either apply it on the car or take the badge off. It's one T25 screw to take the badge off. So there's the badge, and with the hood popped open, the one screw that you're looking for is right there. It's a T20. This time I'm gonna attempt to do it on the car, so I'm gonna come back and have it where it doesn't have the R red. All right, so for this part, I'm gonna use some water. I've already taken some rubbing alcohol and gone over it. My best recommendation is have your fingers and your hands nice and wet. So here we're gonna make it all nice and wet. That way, when I go to touch this vinyl, it's not gonna be an issue on my hands. So now here's the sticker. I recommend the bottom is the easiest. So sometimes when you pull back, you see how this isn't connected? That's normal. You rub it down a little bit more, and it should come up. So you see I had to do that a little bit more than probably, I'd want, but they're small. So my hands, see how my hands right here, they're wet. I just basically took all the water off my hands. So as long as my hands and everything else is wet, we can kind of line it all up. So then it will fit in right. All right. So I'll give that a moment to sit there. And we have the other, and since my hands are still nice and wet, but this time I'm gonna take my finger and go over to try to take out some of that water. So it sticks a little bit better. Oh. So I would start right here in the corner. And like if I didn't use so much water, I'd probably be done by now. But I wanted to show how easy it is that you can move this stuff around, apply it to where you like it, I'm actually gonna get a little paper towel to try to take up some of the water, since I have it basically where I want it. So don't be so hard with it like I just was. Because it will actually bend and mold and flex. So basically in half an hour from now, this should be good. And in the event that you really mess up, here's a second one. So yes, you want to take a hobby knife and cut around, you know, take a few moments, or a little teeny pair of nail scissors or something. You know, this is supposed to last anywhere between like 6 and 7 years. The one I had on here, I actually had to like pull off really hard. All right, so to apply the steering wheel decal, you'll want to use some rubbing alcohol to clean off this whole area right here. And then afterwards, once it's clean and dry, then you'll use some water. And then when you go to peel back your decal, make sure to peel the white part off the transfer tape so that it'll actually come up. Because if I were to stick this back down and peel it the other way, it would probably get stuck to the white piece versus the transfer tape, like it just did right there. So give me a moment. Let's rub. So you peel the white part back. So then now you have your final decal. And then just because I'm able to flat area, I'm gonna go ahead and add some water to the sticker itself. And then lay this in place. Slide it down a little. And there you go.